am Pyro-in-White, otherwise seen on other channels doing other things, but today we're doing Yu-Gi-Oh! And, well, it's a little bit close to my heart. See, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! And I've played for a long time. Maybe that'll be apparent, maybe it won't. But we're also doing a little bit special of a thing today. We're doing Drunk Yu-Gi-Oh! And we're going to go through some of my deck comps and, well, we're going to see if I'm any good anymore. It's been a long time since I really bothered playing comp. We're going to try a deck or so, see where I'm at, see how it goes. For now, we're going to go through a challenge deck up on a regular, just a duel, just to try and get into it. I suppose I should throw myself at an XYZ or more deck. The Malefic is right. I'm trying to get, yeah, like a pendulum deck. I don't realize which deck I picked. This could be an issue. I'll guess I've chosen the fairy deck. This is not a deck that I've created. This is a deck my friend Donovan helped me create by dueling him 1,000 times while he held the deck. And as you can tell, we're a little bit old. You know, just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. I guess we're gonna do a challenge right now, even though I could skip this. Since I guess this is gonna be, this is gonna be the deck that I'm using for comp. I don't have an extra deck set up for it. He is vehemently against an extra deck in this deck. That is something I respect. I could make it more powerful, but I've chosen not to. Suppose I should have put any of these traps down. Oh well. Okay, I guess anybody who doesn't know Yu-Gi-Oh! Is gonna have nothing with which to get context on. And, having a hard time deciding whether I should teach them or not. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and try and teach the basics of Yu-Gi-Oh! Not very crazily, just the basics. And it's gonna get crazy because of the way that Yu-Gi-Oh! Works. If that's annoying, if the people watching this aren't just me and want more in-depth about my deck process, or maybe want more in-depth about what I'm considering instead of just basic Yu-Gi-Oh!, I'll think about doing that, because I love Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'd love to be one of those dudes. But for now, we're running a fairy deck. Mind Monster type fairy light. This is the master card of my deck. He's really, really good, but I can't do anything with him right now. So right now, we are buying turns. And I'm going to use Mirror Force and Magic Cylinder to buy those turns. Now, I don't know why Shining Angel didn't get my thing. Oof. See? That's why I put them both down. Mirror Force is quite good. I don't necessarily need that. Take the damage. Alright. It's a good option. I like it. Honest is one of the most powerful cards. What we're looking at is him about to fuck me up in the face. And I have this Mirror Force to save me, or I'm gonna die. This could have saved me, but I don't have my field spell. These two could have saved me, but I don't have a way to get them out. He has decided to, I think, fall for the trap. Not quite. Could still decide. Yep, no, he fell for it. Ooh, he broke my solidarity. Son of a bitch. This is some of the worst options I've been given. This deck is typically pretty powerful, but today, it's not. Well, at least in this duel, it's not. Ooh, he's gonna pendulum me? Summon Skull? Oh no, that's a problem. Oh, Hecatite. That'll like get me places. That'll do things for me. I know it looks crazy, everything I've just done. I can go into a small rant about it. I drew this card. This is a chaining card. Basically, lets me get a card in exchange for that card. This card is based on that. Every card in my deck is based on having a field spell card right here. And I don't have it. My backup is this card right here. It allows me to special summon any monster from my hand as long as they're fairy and as long as I don't have a card on the field. And I fulfilled those two requirements. Now, this guy lets me wipe a card from the field whenever I want, as long as I follow his rules, which are very specific. I actually have several options here. I'm gonna wipe out this trap card. See, he had Magic Cylinder there, and that would have saved his life. What I'm going to do is attack, even though I could use Honest to make it more of an attack. So we're going to play the mind game. Now I'm saying this out loud on a stream, and obviously that's not what you want if you were playing a real deck together. He's going to pendulum on me. I'm going to be real, I don't even quite remember how that works. Beyond that you can special summon once a turn with the pendulum. Ooh. I'm gonna throw this solidarity down. Let 3,500 Duelist. I'm gonna go ahead and set the second Divine Punishment. Oh, I have to now that I looked at it. That sucks. Actually don't want that. But this will banish it. I don't want. Just pops it. So pops is destroyed. We'll both go there and they can summon, I think, an infinite number of things between 2 and 7. 4 and whatever, I don't even know. They have a lot of options, and I'm going to figure it out eventually, but I haven't figured it out yet. I'm in a bad way. I don't have the field spell card for this deck. I don't have an option beyond your power right now. These are just cards that do exactly what you're seeing happen. So I can take another agent monster from my deck, and if it were Sanctuary in the Sky, I could take another Master Hyperion. That's this card. I don't have that, Sanctuary in the Sky is this field spell that I'm sorely missing, and I really need it in order to do anything good. Now I'm kind of baiting them. Oh shit, that could happen. I was baiting him into attacking Agent of Fortune, Agent of Mystery, Earth. That's not going to be possible now. Ectoplasma makes me sack a monster every turn, dealing half damage. It's great for pendulum decks who can resummon every turn, or it's in the graveyard, whatever pendulum graveyard that is. I don't exactly know how it works, but that's how the idea is. Yes. And that is going to kill him dead. Honest. Allows me to do that once per duel. It's a nice, easy tutorial. We're gonna go ahead and check my deck here. I don't want to ruin everything, but I want a more interesting bit than the deck that was hardcore to win. I have several. This is my broken Exodia deck that will win everything in this game. This is the deck recipe you want to use on every duel that's just a computer. This is #1 grade. I'll give myself a little time to study it again, since it's been a while. Yeah, if you can use Triple E banned and limited cards all over the damn place, you want to. I'd say this is my most proud deck currently. This is War Machine. It's a Jinzo deck that I've created and enjoy. It's also a Power Tool Dragon deck, I suppose. And let's see. The most powerful deck. I think it's called the True Dark. Here, this is my most powerful deck. It's very hard to defeat it. It's very hard to get around the things that it can do. But I would say the best competitive deck I own is Agent Michael, the deck I was just playing. It's my fairy deck. It was created by my friend Donovan. Lovely boy. He beat the shit out of me with it for years. It's between this deck, a fairy deck, and an agent deck, and a Nutria plant deck that I know is broken and can easily, and what is it? The Synchro Interiors, I think is what they are. Kicked the shit out of me for years. Oh, also the, what are they called? The, Batterymen? No, the Transformer-like robots. I'm forgetting their name. Morptronics. That's what they are. Morptronics. And I myself represented the Beast Warrior type before the Tenkai and all that came out. I was the Beast Warrior with my wolf deck. I want to find it here. I also had I had a montage dragon deck that I was quite proud of. I turned it into a Montage Dragon Greed Quasar deck. It's become quite good. I created a bad reactions deck long ago, but I suppose, you know, it never really does change. Ah yes, Wolf Pride. There it is. I've also made a defense deck and a Earthbound Immortal deck, technically. And I enjoy how it works out. It works just fine. Zombie deck. An Exodia deck fan. Heretic Dragons. Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. The Watts. Quasar, which I've made myself. Higher Heaven is a half ritual deck and half fairy deck that I made by myself. But I used my friend Donovan's deck as a stepping off point to create this deck, and it's, I gotta say, weaker than his deck. It's much slower, but it's stronger technically by power. This is my Relinquished and Reshif ritual deck. I quite enjoy it. It's a fun time. This is the, you know, I don't have to ruin every day. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna consider my options, and then I'm more than likely gonna come back and do competitive, but I'm probably gonna consider my options in one more bot match, just to test whether my luck is good or not, just to determine what deck I use. So I'm gonna go consider that. Go to the bathroom. I apologize for the wait. I shall return. Alrighty, I am back, and we are settling in for our first comp match. Alrighty. Now I'll probably have to create a match. Probably won't go well. I'm gonna be very honest with you. Probably won't even find anyone. The chances are pretty low. But if I do find someone, you can rest assured that they have spent countless hours creating a deck from offline profile that will guaranteedly beat my deck. Thus stopping the game from being a game and therefore being a gambler's chance. That's unfortunate, but that's how it goes. Let's see if I can. I guess that has to be exactly these settings. Just having a drink. Go ahead and start. So Alex, boss, 955 or 995. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that button. Swear. More than likely going to beat me, but I have a lot of faith that maybe I can throw him off. I don't have a lot of faith that I can throw him off anymore. Just gonna let him have it. Just gonna let him go. I'm just gonna let him go. Realm of Light. Okay, well, yep. So it's a Light Sworn deck. It's a guaranteed made only to mill my deck and their deck. So I can say they have near 50 cards and I have not that damn many. Okay. Alright. Let's set out this trap. It's a trap because it's a spell card, and it doesn't actually threaten him in the least amount. He doesn't know what kind of deck I'm playing yet, and he has yet to mill me, which means he has yet to find out what kind of deck I'm playing. And assuming he doesn't ruin me, which he will, because it's a Light Sword deck, he won't figure it out either. And before I montage dragging him into oblivion. I card effect. My card effect. Yes. Go ahead and hit me. I appreciate it. I don't know if you can hear me. Hello, opponent. If you can hear me, I apologize for talking to myself as I'm streaming. I'm not sure how this game takes it in. That's not a good thing. I don't know if he's seen that card before. I don't know if he knows what's coming. I don't know if he can know. If he's smart, he'll pop my Pyramid of Light. If he's not smart or can't do it, he'll attack this monster. Not a slide on your intelligence, just in case you can hear me. I'm not judging you. You are a worthy opponent with a light sword deck. I have an otter deck, one you probably wouldn't have seen before. Ooh, well that's an option that you have, I suppose. Yep, Michael. Okay. Okay, and then banish my Pyramid? Yep, okay. Fair. Again, I'm not sure if you can hear me or not, so I might be, like, losing the entire duel for my own good goddamn self. I'll take the defense. Oh, man. You're gonna pass the second waypoint through that light sword deck if you don't start hurrying up on me. Ding ding donk. Ding ding donk. I suppose you do have 3. I don't know, 1, 8. Oh, I've gotten a... Okay. Come and see how we do. Alright. Not grand options, but they're options. It's a deck. It's a deck you've probably not encountered before. I'm guessing. Maybe you're a super experienced player, definitely seen me before. Missed second comments, I apologize. I'm just joining to actually check you. Apologize. Oh god, I've started the loop. Hello Shaq Reed, yeah. I'm doing a montage dragon deck, if that means anything to you. And so I'm hoping Montage Dragon saves my ass here, but it's probably not gonna. Ooh. something that might buy me a turn. A turn. Yeah, that'll buy me a turn. If you don't know what Montage Dragon is, effectively it's sacrifice 3 cards in your hand. The number of levels equals the number of attack. I have 30 levels in my hand. That's quite a lot of attack. I'll be able to outpower him, hopefully. It won't save me, but it will outpower him. That's my only chance in hell. Chances are he actually bans that anyway through either Light Sworn or maybe just a normal trap card. But that's what I'm planning on doing. Of course, if I get lucky and I can get this Obelisk summon off, oh yeah. But, you know, this being the Great Sphinx would be great too. I ain't gonna lie. A couple of Sphinx Teleas. He's already nixed my Pyramid of Light, unfortunately. And he's got plenty of spell counters to deal with me. If I had drawn that at the beginning of the duel, that might have done something. But I didn't. I didn't do that. And I'm probably gonna die for it. Sinking with the ship is what that's known as. Oops. I should hold the circle button, it's not to waste time. This deck was not thoroughly wonderful, but you know, I also didn't pull it off of some random online guide as to how to duel. I made it myself. So, you know, there's always going to be problems. First up is that I did not draw the cards necessary for this deck to work. That's a pretty big problem. Second up is that Lava Golem actually posed me the issue I didn't need. Ooh, I didn't want to do that. But I did, because I'm stupid. Self-made, yeah. I tried creating this by myself in what was originally Duel Network. I made it several years ago, and when I bought this game, I converted myself over into creating this deck. Peace of mind. You know? It's not good, but it is fun. It's not great for ranked matches. But it is fun. A couple of decks in here are pretty much all the way. Oh, okay. I couldn't select my decks for some reason. Why can't they go up and down? There we go. This one's less of a deck and more of an augment. But this one's a deck my friend made by himself. Gave me the recipe from heart. It's the Fairy Agent deck. I stole that one almost straight from the dual recipe that they give you, but I augmented it. Like, it's not amazing, but that's what I consider, you know. Maybe, hold on, I'm trying to find. This is the one I was playing. Montage Quasar. Let's see if I can find War Machine. Created this deck 1-for-1 by myself. I've been a fellow player since a long time ago, and it's a Jinzo deck, and I've made it into my own. Who knows if it'll work? It probably won't. Sure. Do you want to play something specific? Or... I can wait for you. We can use a password, whatever you'd like. But give me a second. You know. Guess I could go into it a little bit more. I've made something like 5 or 6 decks. Verbatim, specifically to beat a deck I have a, what do you call it, a recipe for now. And after my friend taught me how to make decks, I got a little bit better at it, but I've purposefully ignored using things like Pendulum, and I've tried to steer clear of XYZ and Synchro, but a lot of them are really good and I can't just ignore them. Happy to give a free couple matches away, really. I'm just trying to play the game. I'll also apologize for the background noise. I'm gonna settle that up here in a second. Sounds like my dog's going a little bit nuts outside. What's the matter, Emma? Just having a bit of fun. Oh yeah, I'll happily, let me know how I can search for you better. You know, if you're on PS4, Xbox. There we go. Friend request. Gotcha. I'll skip that for now. Are you gonna throw an invite on me, or how's a bit? I'll give you the benefit of playing the banned decks if you want. Okay. Alright. Need to do all that. Gotta go ahead and try and join your bit. Broadcast instrument stuff. I guess I can't join it through that? Or else I have to start the broadcast first? I don't know what's exactly stopping me from that. Not sure why it's preventing me. Okay, well, because it's preventing me, I'm going to stop the broadcast and then join you and then redo the broadcast.